Hey guys, it's Benny Wesley with the Wesley Group over at Century 21 Affiliated. In the previous videos, we talked about pricing, marketing, preparing your home for sale, and some do's and don'ts, okay? And out of all those things that we talked about, I believe the most important is pricing your home and pricing it right the first time. It is very important to price your house competitively because if you do that, then you generate the most activity from buyers as well as other agents who have buyer clients. Listen, starting too high and then having it drop and drop and drop over a period of time is very, very bad for your property because people think, okay, they're not looking at, well, he priced it too high. They're looking at what's wrong with it, okay? So what we want to do is we want to get it priced right the first time. And a lot of people don't realize this, but if you price it too high and you have to keep dropping it, over a period of time, you actually end up selling it for less than what market value is. Let me give you a couple of examples of bad pricing of a home. Recently, a house came back on the market. I had a client that wanted to take a look at it. I called the listing agent to set up an appointment. I asked him, why did the deal fall through? The listing agent told me that the house didn't appraise at value. The buyer offered the appraised value for the house, but because the seller had agreed to give the buyer 3% in seller concessions, that put the seller in a position where they weren't able to have enough proceeds left over to purchase their new home. Another example of pricing the house incorrectly was we had the buyer of a for sale by owner home. The home was listed at $235,000. We agreed on a price of $230,000. The appraisal came back and the house is actually worth $265,000. In order to save 3% in commission, the seller actually lost $22,000. That's why I urge you, when you're doing something like this, you want to hire a professional. Let's remember, just because you're in the garage, don't make you a car. If you need to find out any more, please contact me for a listing appointment. And as always, like, share, or comment below. Thank you.